All right, we got a 2011 Nissan Murano here. Customer states it's got a check engine light on. So my wife's hooking up the scanner. We're going to check this thing out and see what's going on. All right, so we're using our car here. Let's just see what codes we got in there. I did see this up on top of the visor here that he had some codes read somewhere. Looks like AutoZone paperwork to me. Yeah, Duralast, that's AutoZone. So it's got CAN communication issues, vehicle battery voltage, stop lamp switch, actuator relay. Oh, that's in the ABS. Oh. Looks like he's got a PO 172, 171. So a system lean possibly. We'll see if that's true here in just a second. You know Nissans, they could take a little while to scan, so give me a minute. Read fault codes. Oh, yeah. Both systems lean. PO 171 and 172. Let's go check some data, see if we can see. What do we got here? So it's going to be air fuel ratios, alpha. See if we can find maybe some fuel trims. I don't know if this will show us fuel trims. It's our heater. I don't want that. Maybe mass airflow. Let's just choose those real quick. Pounds. I don't want it in pounds. I want metric. There we go. 5 grams. That seems kind of high for this car. I'll have to double check that and see how that is. But right in the middle on our air fuel ratios. Let's go take a peek under the hood. I don't know what a lot of these mean on here. Like, I know what they mean, but I don't know which one I really want right now. I wish they would just show some fuel trims, but it doesn't look like they typically do on Nissans. It drives me nuts. Let's go take a look under the hood. See if we can see anything up there. Any vacuum lines or anything like that. Maybe they went and got an oil change somewhere and something happened. Okay, I need a thing for the hood. Yeah, that might work for now. All right, let's just take a peek around, see what we got going on. Thanks, Nissan, for making it exceptionally difficult for me to just look at the freaking car. Crap. Look at that. We got a... someone definitely was in here. I don't know if you can see it from where the camera is, but this hose clamp is completely loose on this cover. Or on this snorkel tube, I mean. I guarantee he probably went somewhere for an oil change. Let me check. See if there's a sticker in the hood, or in the windshield. 147,700. You can't see the damn speedometer. Oh. Yeah, 147, he's got one... Oh, he's over fucking due, huh? Jesus Christ. Meineke, next service due at 147. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's up on the windshield. 147, 625. So that means he's about 4,000 miles overdue on the oil change. That's cool. He just asked me about that too, actually. But I guarantee you that he went somewhere and someone just left this tube loose. Because you can hear the idle change as I'm farting around with this back here. Oh, there's a hole in it. Holy shit. Okay. That'll do it. See if you can watch my fingers. My hand's inside the boot right now. There's a giant rip back here. That's our problem. Okay. Not a big deal. We can get that coated out for him and get him repaired. I want to just see if I can get the camera. Right here. You see my finger is going into that boot right there. 100% it's ripped open. Right there. Look at that. That's a giant hole. Alright. Go back and put lean both banks. Yep. Found torn intake tube. Also needs an oil change. 4,000 miles over.
Is that okay to do, or do 4,000?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's good. So that's our diagnosis time. Let's save that and let's build an estimate below it. Take off the tax on that. But, so do a whatever his oil is on this thing. You can't do that.
Nope, I gotta go here first.
I don't think I've ever done an oil change on it.
Nope. Okay.
$5.35 quarts. Can job. Perfect. It's an oil change. Okay. When you get the filter, let's look for intake tube. And add in the, see if there's one available. Second one. Now type in intake tube. There you go. Intake tube. Go to the top one. See what it does. I don't know. Yeah, that'll be it. $106 freaking dollars. That's much better. $88. Okay, put that one on the ticket for now. It's a dormant replacement. Let me just make, yeah, it's got that piece. I can see it from here. Take that filter off, change the other filter price. $9.99. Okay. Perfect. There you go. That's just a little glimpse into how we use our front end software, because a lot of people ask that we help get started. Like, do I really need that software? No, you don't. You could do the math yourself, but having something like that gets your estimate done that quick. So like I'm done. It only took 2 seconds for me to go out there, walk in here, and she was already doing the estimate. Now I can go present it to my customer, sell the job, order the parts, and come back and get it taken care of for them. All right, it's the next day. We're going to get this oil change done, and we're going to put the intake tube in, and we're going to get this thing fixed up. Can I get the oil filter wrench when you get a second? And just the wrench one, not the like the round ones. I got no brake. There's one under here. I don't know if it's full. It is. Okay. So we're gonna get this thing draining. Jeez, Jeremy. It's crazy when people let their oil change go as long as they do. Just don't understand why people don't want to take care of their cars. Can I get a flashlight? Alright, we're gonna let that drain real quick. I'm gonna take a peek around at some brakes and things like that. Just a quick observation. That belt looks really good. Looks like it got replaced recently. Same thing with his brakes. Looks like someone's done those. No lip on the rotor. Got some oil leaks, but that drain plug was loose as hell. But it's a Nissan. They leak like crazy anyway. Alright, well, I'll check some rear brakes before we're done, just to make sure safety-wise he's okay. We'll get him back on the road. God, that was put on by freaking Hercules. You said 4 7/8 it takes? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's get this thing off the ramps so we can fix the air tube, and we can be on our way. He's got busted tire sensors in this thing. He has for quite some time. So 151,939 is our mileage. $151,939. One's in there. Washer cap's missing. Do we got any washer fluid?
No. None.
Making this video worse and worse by the second, Ben. Alright, oil change is done. Basic stuff. Let's go get this. I don't need to take that off. Need to get this out. Excuse me. You got my resonator or the thing, majigger, with the resonator? Not resonator. What do they call this one? It's like an extra tube box thingy here. There you go. So there's your problem. Right there. That'll suck in some air.
Hey, look, no way.
Perfect. New replacement. Okay. Completely missed because I need an extension. Okay, there we go. Stupid. That's good. That's good. We're all hooked up. Everything's ready to go. Yeah, that one there. We got a little bit. You can put it in there. Okay, you can grab my scanner. Let's go ahead and get this turned on, clear our codes. All right, well, that's it. Oil change, snorkel for the PO171 and 174. My wife is putting the oil sticker in the car now, and this thing is officially done and fixed. He's got a lot of other things going on, which is pretty common you see on something older like this than someone that doesn't do a lot of maintenance. But outside of that, at least he's got a good oil change done now, and he's not going to have any problems with the check engine light for these actual codes anytime soon. So that was a pretty basic one. I do appreciate you guys. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next one.